these videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
And ring the bell.
We are coming to you guys from Tennessee. If you can't see those mountains in the background, that is the Smoky Mountains. And we were not supposed to be in the Smoky Mountains. We were supposed to be at Skidaway Island State Park, but due to Hurricane Dorian, that was not going to happen. I guess technically we could have went there and then went somewhere inland to Georgia or back up to North Georgia, but that didn't make good sense. We were already at Cloudland Canyon at the very northwest corner of Georgia, and we decided that, you know, we're already this far north. We were only a couple hours from the Smoky Mountains up to where we were at. We love this area up here anyway, so we figured we would just hide out up here until the hurricane passed. It was a great plan in theory, but then we had to find a place that actually had openings because it was Labor Day weekend, and that proved to be much more challenging. You know, we didn't start looking at changing our plans till around the middle of the week, and obviously since it was Labor Day weekend, we were going to need a place for Saturday night, Sunday. We needed somewhere at least from Saturday night until, at the very least, Tuesday, but maybe longer than that. So Erica got online and just started doing a lot of research and trying to find somewhere that had some openings, and it was nearly impossible. We found a few Army Corps of Engineer campgrounds. The issue with those were they were out in places where there was zero cell service, and with our two older kids still back at home and all of our family back in Florida, you know, we didn't want to be somewhere where we were, you know, completely cut off and not knowing what was going on with them down there. So we were trying to find somewhere that would be in a decent enough location to have service. What she ended up finding was this little place called Dumpling Valley RV Park. And this place was different. It's basically an old farm. Apparently every year they have a bluegrass festival there, big bluegrass festival, and there is such a turnout there for this bluegrass festival that they actually converted most of that farm into an RV park. So it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a big, basically a giant open field with RV sites. It had full hookup. Most of the sites there were pull through. They do have some back ends also, but majority of the sites there were pull through. They don't allow any long-term stays, so you don't have any permanent residents staying there. Everybody that comes through there is pretty much just passing through, or a few days here and there. So it was a great find. It was a great place. It was such a great place. Right off the highway, easy to get to, just fantastic.
It's actually in Kodak, Tennessee.
Right, Kodak, Tennessee. So if you're passing through anywhere around Kodak, Tennessee, and you need a place to stay, you know, somewhere for a day, 2 days, we were there for 3 days.
Well, and it gave us a chance to catch up on laundry because Cloudland Canyon, where we came from, did not have full hookup. So it gave us a chance to catch up on laundry, take showers. I mean, we had full hookup, so we couldn't complain.
From there, it was on to the place where we are at now, and where we decided to stay for the rest of the week, let all the hurricane craziness pass, and that's Honeysuckle Meadows RV Park in Weirs Valley, Tennessee. this place is super nice. I mean, it's not super expensive, but it's very, very nice. I mean, from our site, you know, you got the Smoky Mountains back here in the background. It's a fantastic view. You know, we sit there on the can sit there on the couch inside the fifth wheel, look out the windows, and
You see the mountains.
we're looking at the Smoky Mountains. So, you know, not a bad place to be if you can't go back to where you're supposed to be at down, you know, back in South Florida. As a bonus, this place is also only about a half an hour from Cades Cove, which we love. We absolutely love going to Cades Cove. I mean, anytime we're anywhere near this area, we definitely go to Cades Cove, and that was no different this time.
It's a buck, Dylan.
Didn't see as much wildlife as we have in the past, but typically when we've been here, it's been more toward the early winter, real late fall, early winter. You know, November time frame. We went once in the evening. We went again in the morning time, really early. Downside of going really early is it was also really foggy. Didn't have a lot of visibility, so there may have been some animals out there. I don't know. We might just not be able to see them. We love Cades Cove, so it's only about a half hour away from there. There's not a lot around here. You know, you do have to drive a little ways to get to any kind of store or anything like that. But this place, again, you know, if you're going to be staying up around the Smoky Mountains and you want somewhere that's full hookup, the sites are not squished together. I mean, you can see. I mean, that's the closest camper to us down there. That's a full-time camper that's set up. There's also another full-time stationary one on the other side of us, but it's also, you know, very far away.
And it has decent cell service.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cell service is good. They also have Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi. They have like 5 or 6 different, you know, Wi-Fi networks that you can get on. So the Wi-Fi, you know, is pretty decent here. We use a Verizon Jetpack, so as long as we have cell service, we can, you know, we can be online also.
No vacation is complete without a trip to.
Dave and Buster's. I expected you guys to say it too, but okay.
You gonna tell them about Dave and Buster's? Was it a good?
Yes.
You know, we had a lot of change of plans. We had to, you know, figure out a lot of things on the fly this trip. Definitely not how we had it planned out. Not that that's bad. I mean, you know, but we do generally like to have an outline of what we're going to be doing, where we're going to be staying. So having to make all these adjustments on the fly and be gone longer than we were planning on being has been, you know, not even stressful, just a little more challenging than our trips have in the past. And that includes Dylan having to kind of roll with the punches here. So we figured that we take him to the arcade. Well, on the way into Honeysuckle Meadows, as we were coming through Seaverville,
I'll tell him.
what'd you find?
I see a billboard that says Dave and Buster's open now. And I'm like, oh, this is Dave and Buster's. What county was it in?
It's in Seaverville.
In Seaverville. And it said 7 miles or something like there's a Dave and Buster's. So I had my mom look it up, and then guess what we see driving there? The Dave and Buster's.
Drove right past it.
Yeah. So I was like, I was definitely like, never mind, can we go there instead? And which we did. And when I went to go redeem my tickets, this was pretty cool. You could get an appetizer for tickets, and the appetizers are very expensive. I did 1,000 tickets for some nachos, I think it was, right?
Yeah, the
Nachos.
Cantina Nachos.
Yes.
That was a $12.99 appetizer.
Yes.
In the spirit of not having a bunch of needless stuff around,
Yeah.
we asked Dylan if he would like to trade in 1,000 of his tickets for the basically the free cantina nachos. And
Yeah.
Dylan's a big fan of nachos. We're a big fan of nachos. We're not a big fan of having a whole bunch of little trinket, knick-knack, nonsense stuff all scattered everywhere. So we elected to go with the nachos. All in all, for having for having to make an adjustment, like I said, if we're not going to be able to drive, back to South Florida where home is, then we might as well hide out in Tennessee, because, like I said, we love this place up here. We love this area. It's fantastic. For now, we gotta go back.
Sadly. Unfortunately.
We do have another trip planned where we'll be back in the mountains over Thanksgiving.
See a theme developing there. We're going to do Vogel State Park, and we're going to do Tallua Gorge State Park over Thanksgiving. So we're definitely looking forward to that. Our last night in Tennessee. We're stopping in Georgia tomorrow on the way back home to South Florida. So
it's about 12 hours.
Yep. So we split that drive. We split the drive up
6 hours.
into 2 about 6-hour chunks to get back. So, which is a long day driving, but it's not terrible. It's a little further than we like to go, but
Yeah.
it's doable. It's doable.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. All right, guys. We'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.